Hello, welcome to another episode. Today I'm just doing I'm taking a break from my next video, which is going to be 1988 of my 50 years series. This is just one of my must own. I'm doing these in between just to give me like breaks basically so I can watch something else. But I on my first one I did 1920, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. So if you want my quick thoughts on that, must own, you can check that video out. This one is going, I switched it from a year to a box set because I just bought this box set 3 days ago, and it's got 3 films in it, and I watched all 3 of them uh, practically back to back to back. One last night and then the other 2 today. So I thought I would showcase it off because I honestly think this is a must-grab box set. For multiple reasons, which I'll go through here. First off, this is the cover of the box set. This is such a beautiful cover here. Just absolutely. I don't know if my fingers are taking up any of the picture there, but just beautiful. Hard box. This is from Radiance Films. There's the spine of the box set. And then it has the film titles. These are Japanese ghost stories. This is called like the Daya Gothic Japanese Ghost Stories collection from Radiance Films. This is only my second box set from Radiance. And I haven't watched my first one yet. This one was an absolute must grab immediately for me. Just because of the details of these movies. When I read the synopsises, I'm like, yep, I want to check those out. So yeah, you got your nice hard box here. It's just a nice black box with some creepy ghost imagery on it. Freaking love it. This is, like I said, this series are gonna all be must-owns that I think you should definitely add to your collection. First off here, we have this nice thick booklet. It's a really thick one. How many pages is this? I don't like showing off too much of the book, so I'll just skim through it just because if you're getting the book, it'd be nice for you to see it yourself here. But this is a 77-page book, and I actually haven't read this book yet, but it's a history on the studio behind these films. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. It's Daiei. I'm thinking that's Daya or Daya, but that's the name of the studio as well. It was founded in 1942, the studio. And I don't know much about it. I'm going to be honest. This is a first dive-in of this stuff for me. I know nothing of the studio. I knew absolutely nothing of these 3 movies. I completely blind bought this because I was just like, it looks really cool. I want that on my shelf, right? The classic first impression. You sold me on the artwork. And then I was so excited to dive into these 3 movies because I had no clue what the heck I was getting myself into. So I don't have them in order, but I will put them in order right now because I just watched all of them. And I think that this one here is my least favorite. I gave this a 3.5 out of 5. This one is called The Ghost of Yotsuya. They come in these really thick Arrow Video style Blu-ray cases as well. In Criterion feeling. We got the radiance and the number on the spines, which I thought is cool. Now I have another boutique label on my list. I went in on Amazon and I was checking out other films by Radiance, and it seems like they do a lot of foreign films, like from other countries around the world and stuff. This one was directed by Kenji Misumi. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. It doesn't to me because, like I said, I know nothing about these. It's my first time. These are both Region A and B. Just Region A and B, not C. Yeah, this one's from 1959. It was only 83 minutes, which I love movies that are around the 80-minute mark because it just gets to the story and gets it going quick. What kind of special features we got here? I didn't dive into the special features on all these. I didn't actually watch them because I just watched all three of the movies back to back to back. And to be honest, in the next few weeks, maybe the beginning of the new year, I will probably dive back into this box set and watch them all again to get a second viewing because I really like to get second watches in before I have my true deep thoughts. But yeah, this has a special feature that's a visual essay by a Japanese film expert, and it's a half hour long, that one. It's got reversible arts too. I forgot about that. There's the inside. I haven't done one of these like show off the thing videos in a long time, so I forgot to show you the reversible here. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one's the original artwork, but there's one, and that's the front, the side I had it on. Both nice, actually. I'm guessing this is the original, just because the title's bigger, and this is probably the new because it looks more finely printed, the title. So I'm gonna go with the original because I like the funky titles on the side. Now this one, like I said, 3.5 still, and this is my least favorite of the three. But of all three of these movies, these are all like really close for me. Like, as a matter of fact, I gave two of them a 3.5, and the second and the third one I gave a 4, but it's close to the 3.5 as well. Like, this is 3.5 movies, I'll say. Borderlining on 4s. They're just really well made. This first one here, The Ghost of Yotsuya, this one has, oh, that's weird. On the back of this case, it only has artwork. So I don't know. I think this is the original, or this is the new stuff. And the original would probably be this side, because this is the side that has like the writing on them for the movie and everything on it. So I guess I'll keep it on that side just so that I have the back there. Yeah, this one follows a samurai. His name is something Lemon. Alright, they're just calling him Samurai Lemon. And he's from a... How do I don't like to spoil, so I'm trying to keep this spoiler free. He is from a samurai clan, and he's growing distant from his wife. I'll say that. And his wife is aging. These movies, because of the time they're set in, they're a bit sexist because of the culture and the time and everything, right? So his wife's growing a bit old. He's still, like, she's suspecting that he has no interest in her anymore, but he actually does. And he's just living this alternate life, sort of, just to make money for them so that they can survive. And he starts seeing this girl that is much younger, and his wife thinks that he's cheating on her with this new girl. So she starts taking medications to try to look better for her age, and they deform her. Is that too much spoiler? I will listen. It's just, I don't want to spoil it all. It's just a really atmospheric. All three of these, they're gothic, so the atmosphere is just phenomenal in them. Like, that's why my scores are as high as they are, just because of the setting. The acting's all awesome. Yeah, this one is like truly just a love. Well, actually, I'll say it for all three. All three of them, if I had to classify them as in a genre, they would be like romance, betrayal, haunted ghost pictures. Like, that's what they would be. Like, they're like stories where betrayals are taking place and ghosts are involved and stuff like that. Like, all three of them are that. And I did say the year on this one, right? 1959. Bloody as well. Like, the all three of these movies have some pretty good blood in them for the 1950s. Like, it kind of shocks me. It's quite cool. I wasn't expecting it. Not a lot of 50s movies are very bloody. I guess these were made in Japan, so they didn't have the same laws as North America at the time. But yeah, honestly, I don't want to ruin much, so it's a must watch. Great ghost story with some freaking creepy imagery, actually, in this one. This one had some really cool imagery where the wife is deformed. I'll leave it at that. And there's also secret plots taking place as well. It isn't just the wife is deformed. There's a reason why it happened. There's plot twists. So yeah, check that one out. Check all three of these out when you buy it. And then my second favorite would be this one, and it's called The Bride from Hades. Really, this is, in my opinion, this is the scariest of the three. This one has the most creepy imagery of all three of them. This one is along the lines, I'll just keep it short and simple for the storyline, just so there's no spoilers. There's two women, and they show up to this village, and they seduce this guy here, samurai, and they end up being not of this world, I'll say. And they go on to torment this entire village. I'll just keep it at that. The guy here, the samurai, he's in a state of mind where he's being like disowned by his father and his family as well, because he's not living up to his samurai duties and taking the wife that he's been ordered to take. And there's some storyline and plot there. Like there's a bunch of different storylines and plots that are coming together in this one. But this one takes my second place because it's honestly the creepiest of the three. Like, they're all three of them, like I said on the first one, they're all like revenge tales with some romance in them, and yeah, so this has it too. This has got some side story where you're just, there's some good feeling stuff. And great ending. Solid ending. This one's 1968. This one is 89 minutes. Comes with some cool special features on here too, by the looks of it. Not as good as the first one, because the first one had that half-hour video essay, which I absolutely love video essays. This one is appreciation by filmmaker and screenwriter Hiroshi Takahashi. Uh, 18 minutes long. A lot of the special features I noticed as well when looking at this box set and my other box set from Radiance Films is that they are all filmed for Radiance. So Radiance is the one actually putting together these special features, which is pretty cool. I like when boutique labels do that kind of stuff. But yeah, The Bride from Hades. Cool stuff here, man. Really cool. And then my favorite one in this set, this is the one that comes closer to a 4 for me. Beautiful artwork on here too. This one is called The Snow Woman. Just some like this one is the most beautiful of the three. You can tell just by the outside here. It's just absolutely gorgeous artwork on that. There's the spine too. All three of the numbers on these spines are in order, obviously, because they come out together in the set. This is 75, 70, or 74, 75, 76 from Radiance. So they're a newer company, and I am going to start collecting some of them because this first one I bought is freaking first one I've watched. Sorry, this is the second one I bought, and I haven't watched the first one, but yeah, this box set was very pleasing. That's why I thought I'd get on here and do a thing of it right away. There's the reversible stuff too. What year was this one? This was 1968, so same as the last one. And this one's 80 minutes as well. So straight to the point. I forgot to put the disc back. This one starts with a couple guys going up into the forest near their village to look for like the perfect tree. And because he's a sculptor and he's training his apprentice. And while they're sleeping in a cabin, a woman who they call the Snow Woman shows up in the cabin and kills the older man and leaves the apprentice alive and tells him that I could never kill somebody as beautiful as you, and I will let you live as long as you never tell a soul of what happened here. And so it cuts to him getting back to the village and explaining to the old guy's wife that he just froze to death in the middle of the night. And then a woman appears at their house, and he basically starts to slowly fall in love with this woman, and he, like, I'm leaving lots out because I don't want to ruin all the storyline, but he falls in love with her and they get married, and it cuts to like 5 years in the future, and they have a kid now, and it becomes, this is the least scary but the coolest imagery. Like this scene here, that picture is from the Snow Woman. If anybody's played like Resident Evil 2 video game where you walk up behind a character, one of the first zombies you see in the game, and the zombie does the slow turn towards the camera and it's creepy. That's what this is. It's pretty much the exact same scene, just with this Snow Woman ghost. The work, like what she looks like, is very memorable. It stays with you. It's like, oh wow, was that ever cool, man? Like really cool yellow contacts, just snowy atmosphere. Like the atmosphere is phenomenal. The kills are pretty solid. But this one is all about the storyline. This one is like a true gothic romance. With just like sad and just makes you feel while you're watching it. Like that's what it is. With a really good ending. I love the ending and the storyline and the imagery and everything about it. So yeah, I would have to give that one the 4. But yeah, man, this is honestly must grab. This is a freaking beautiful little box here. I'm going to probably gonna watch my other box that I got by them. It's not horror. And if I really like those, I might include that in my next must-own video. Because this first one is awesome. So if you haven't heard of Radiance, and this wasn't sent to me or nothing. I know I'm sound like I'm giving them a commercial, but I'm just so happy with this first box that I've watched that I'm going to do a deep dive and look into them and see what else they got on offer. So yeah, if you've never heard of Radiance, check them out, and you might be pleasantly surprised. It's beautiful packaging, so they're off to a good start here in my collection. They'll be joining the section of boutique labels up here and slowly start adding to it. But yeah, thank you so much. Yet again, I'm keeping these must-own videos short because I'm just going to be diving into one single thing. Either it's going to be one title or one box set. And thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to put up 1988 for you and show you what 5 titles I picked for that year. So yeah, thank you so much.